Jenny. Welcome to my channel. This channel is dedicated to my sister who passed away at the young age of 43. I wanted to document my grief. We lost our mother in January 2013, and my sister passed November 2023. So little did I know when we were experiencing grief together of our mom that we would be hit with a huge significant loss, that I would be hit in my life with a huge significant loss a little over 10 years later. I learned a lot of things from grieving my mom. I learned that grief never ends. Grief is not linear, and I learned to not keep my grief to myself, to really trust in those in my life to support me and share and not feel like I have to do it alone. So what I want to ask you today is, how are you doing today? If you're grieving or otherwise, how are you feeling today? Do a check-in with yourself. What are you feeling? And are you allowing yourself to feel your feelings? I think that that's really important. I often say there's no right or wrong way to grieve as long as you're grieving. And to me, that means feeling your feelings when they come. Giving yourself the space and room to realize that grief is a process. There is no end date to grief. And you may be completely fine one day, the next day everything hits you like a ton of bricks, like it just happened. And expressing that and sharing that actually helps. I joined a grief group approximately 4 to 5 months after my mom passed away, and I really wish I had joined it a month or sooner after she had passed away. Joining that grief group, sharing my grief, grieving with others, really helped me significantly in my grief process. I didn't feel alone. There were complete strangers at first who felt similar ways to the way I did, and it bonded us. It made me close to those individuals, and I still think about them to this day. There's several of them on my social media, my Facebook, and it just really opened a lot of things up for me. So I wanted to be different with my grief this time. Be intentional on not feeling like I have to always be okay, and not sharing how I'm really feeling. So check in with yourself. Today I am
This video, it took me a while to
just
post it.
start my
I
job next
actually
week.
hadn't edited it, so I already started my job and I love it, friends.
And I'm really excited for a new opportunity. This is the career path that I wanted to do since I started looking in California. For those who don't know or haven't watched any previous videos, or if they aren't uploaded yet, because I'm debating which ones I will share, if at all. In any event, I was in HR, but I really was hoping to get into the labor movement, working for a union. I worked for a union before, and I just really liked helping working people get what they deserve and make sure they get a fair shake and a seat at the table. It was very rewarding to be in that work, and I've gotten a great job offer and I've accepted. And so I'm recovering from an ear infection, so I have been recording my thoughts less than I was when I started, but I really struggled over the last several days. I'm going to be transparent and honest with that. I really struggled with my grief. I struggled with waking up and having that thought. Those who have grieved someone before, this may seem familiar to you, where you wake up and you think, this can't have really happened. Did this really happen? Did I really lose that person? Are they really no longer on this earth? And it's just one of those things that I struggled with in the last several days. Just denial and denial and disbelief I feel like I went to that phase of grief again. I've experienced that earlier days, but I feel like in the last couple days I've really been revisiting it, going to sleep with lots of dreams of my sister, waking up and just thinking, is this real life now? Is this true? Is it true that she's passed? And then I bring myself to the realization that it is. But it's just hard. It's a hard thing to really accept. So I'm working towards that. That's where I'm at today. And that's where I'm at in this moment. Who knows where I'll be in a few hours, a few minutes even. So I just want to say, if you're grieving, be kind to yourself and really take care of yourself and take the time you need to grieve. Hang in there.
Sitting in the car, listening to blind，周边每个角落，只有你和我，不需要多说，笑得那么快乐。